Hello folks, we are looking at Upper Hand by Pearl Jam, obviously in this one, but we're looking at Mike's parts, hence the Strat, and this is going out for Dennis Nittle, who requested this. We're going to do a separate video for Stones too, so I'll put a link in the description below, and vice versa. You don't need much in the way of tone for this, really. I mean, you could use a little bit of reverb. I'm not bothering. I'm using neck pickup all the way. And I'm using the clean tone on my amp. It's got like a bright knob, so I've pulled that out. It's my Morgan MVP 66. Gives it a bit of brightness. And for the solo, I would just use an overdrive pedal. You don't need distortion. It's not particularly gainy. And I would use a Univibe before it. So my lead tone, I'm using the Jam Pedals Retro Vibe and the Funny Little Boxes 1991. For that sort of stuff, right? But anyway, first off, keyboards are playing this. Twice round that, which is F sharp minor. This, I would play it here. It's like an F augmented chord, I think. But easiest to play it here. Lovely, isn't it? And then an A. Or you could play it here. And then an E. Both major. Mike live is playing... Comes in with just some root note action. This next part is actually Eddie, I think, live, and he's got quite a sort of lo-fi tone. I'd go bridge pickup for this bit, but I don't think Mike's playing here. I think Mike's still outlining the root notes there. But he plays this kind of double time feel thing where he goes D, F sharp minor, A, B, D, and then there's a repeating pattern. The rhythm's cool though, it plays. You know, it's quite thrashy, right? Think The Who. But it's basically down, up, 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 down. And then up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then you repeat the pattern again. So get that in your head or something similar, and then change with the chords. So again, I'll go through it all, right? So we have... There's a little, I think, a little passing note, little walking note. You could put that in if you want. Right, so that's the first part. D, F sharp minor, A, B, D. Okay, then you repeat this section. Like that, okay? It's great, isn't it? Very Pink Floyd, I think. 3 times of that, then you hang on the D. Then those chords repeat. Mike's playing the F sharp minor here. To the F. But when he gets to the A to E, he's into his Stevie Ray Vaughan, you know, Jimi Hendrixy stuff, right? So you get this. So let's tackle that one first. The first part's easy enough, right? 2, 3, little stab. Power chord. And then thumb over the top. Slowly again. You know, all you're doing is playing that with the chord. And then the next part goes. I think I played it wrong the first time, but it's that. Okay, so we have pretty much banking your first finger on the 9th fret. Great stuff, isn't it? Right, we'll go through this quite quickly because there's lots of fills to get through. I've tried to do them all. Next up, we have this for the verse. Then we go. That's the first one. It's great, isn't it? Again, this first part here. So the first two are just. Then you change. And that's going to be the same, right? But these fills are all subtly different. So the first one is. Again, slowly. And then we have. Keep messing these up, don't I? Okay. Double stops. But you're just catching some notes there on the 9th fret. Lovely. Second time the A fill goes. It's pretty straightforward. So you've got. And then for the E. Okay. Couple of pull-offs and then. And then we're going to go D, A, E. But Mike's playing. Slowly, that D part. And so 4/8 notes and then. And then we're into the chorus part, right? The chorus is cool. It's basically a D to an A to a G. The second time round, you play D, A to E. Okay, that's what the chords are outlining, right? But Stone's playing, you know, in his open tuning. Mike, I think, is just playing. Incidentally, I'm not just playing the D here, I'm actually putting the A in the bass. Because I think that's what he's doing. And then we have. Slowly. Like that. Second time round. And then we have. Something like that. Again. Third time we have. Next part's cool. We have this. So if you outline the chord, and then you're just going to use your little finger to do. You know, just hammer on the 7th fret, right? But you'll catch some other notes too. Then you go down to the G with. So the whole thing would be. Then you're going to go up to the B. And then for the E. To the D. And Mike's obviously not playing here, but the chord outlined at the beginning of the solo is an A. But he'll be playing this. 3, 4. That's the first part, okay? Let me just turn the vibe off. So we have... Again, 1. That's the first beat of the next bar, okay? 3, 4, 1. Then we've got this. Full step bend. Hold it, and then you pre-bend it. Drop it down, pull off. Okay, so we have... Next part goes... From the 5th fret, we have... Again... Next part's cool. We're playing up here, so we've got this. 3, 4, 1. Then you got this little run. 2, 3. And then you go back into the chorus. So that again. Then you go back into the verse and chorus. Coming out of the chorus, you got this 2, 3, 4, 3/16 notes at the end, and then we're into this part, right? This is like the porch outro, isn't it? But we're going to do A, B, D. But then Mike's playing, he plays a bunch of things, but mainly I think it's this rhythm. And then again. Okay, so slowly. Just play that with the chords. He also plays okay, and then you tag on something like that. So that's all you're doing, but you're gonna hammer on, right, with your either your third or your little finger. A couple of times around that, and then I think he's doing these again. Like that. So we have and I think that sort of rhythm at the end. So just get used to it. Play it slowly first, right? And just build it up. bit of a workout for your hands. There's also a bit of an improv solo towards the end, but, you know, noodle about there. And that is it. Go check out Stone's version. It's awesome.